This is video 1 from Unit 7, Lesson 3. So I'm going to start factoring now. And then for this lesson, I'm just factoring out a greatest common factor. So basically, we're going to do distributive property backwards. Okay, so let's first just talk about the greatest common factor. So if I have 4x cubed, 12x squared, and negative 8x. So I put all the terms down here. And we're going to write out their factors. So 4 is 2 times 2, because we want to do prime factors. And x cubed is x times x times x. 12x squared, okay, so 12 would be 2 times 2, that's my 4 times 3. And then x squared is x times x. 8 is 4 times 2, so 2 times 2 times 2, and times x. So I want to know what they have in common. Well, all three of them, we have at least 2 2's and at least 1 x. So my greatest common factor would be 2 times 2 times x, which equals 4x. And that is what I will want to factor out from this trinomial. Okay, so let's look at some examples where we're going to do that. You will not have to write out the terms and find the greatest common factor like this if you already know how to do it. Okay, so 5b to the 5th plus 10b cubed. So I want to take out what's common. I'm going to do distributive property backwards. So between 5 and 10, I can take out a 5. They both have a 5. Between b to the 5th and v cubed, so they have in common 3 v's. All right, so that's what I'm taking out, so then I'm going to put parentheses here. So what would you multiply 5 by to get 5? We multiply by 1. So you can put 1, you don't have to. What would you multiply v cubed by to get v to the 5th? Well, you would need 2 more v's, so v squared. Okay, plus, what would you multiply 5 by to get 10? 2. V cubed to get v cubed? Just 1. So that's just going to be 2. So here's our answer. And you can check to see if you did it right by distributing. So check and see, okay, does 5b cubed times b squared plus 2 give me what I started with? So 5b to the 5th plus 10b cubed. Okay. Okay, next one. So I have 3 terms I have to think about now. So between 4, 2, and 6, the one they have in common would be 2. And then between b cubed, b squared, and b, there would be just a b that they have in common. Okay, what would you have to multiply 2b by to get 4b cubed? So to get 4, you would need a 2. And then you need 2 more b's, so b squared. What do you need to multiply 2 by to get negative 2? Negative 1. And then what do you need to multiply b by to get b squared? B. What do you need to multiply 2 by to get negative 6? Negative 3. And then you don't have to multiply b by anything to get just b. Okay, so these are just more examples. Pause it, work them out, and then check your work. Okay, so between 8 and 12, well, it's not either 8 or 12, but they both have a 4 in common. And then between x squared and x, I can take out an x. Okay, what do I multiply 4 by to get 8? 2. What do I multiply x by to get x squared? X. What do I multiply 4 by to get negative 12? Negative 3. And then x to get x? Nothing. Okay, the next one, I can take out a 5d. So I will be left with inside just a d squared plus 2. And then this third one, 6, negative 12, negative 24, it would be 6, and then m. I'm left with 1m squared, and then negative 2m, and then negative 4. Remember, you can always distribute to check that you did this correctly. So that is factoring out a greatest common factor. So factoring out something at the beginning. Distributive property backwards. Okay, do Unit 7, Assignment 4.